Hello, I myself, Dr. T. Shrendra, would like to update one news which is very important for the candidate who like to be teacher of primary and secondary schools, because the recruitment of the teacher for primary and secondary will be on the basis of the qualifications fixed by the National Council for Teacher Education. And not only the qualification, but in terms of teaching also. The teaching technique and methodology will be as per norms of the syllabus of B.Ed prescribed by National Council for Teacher Education. And teaching of the different subjects should be as per syllabus of the National Council for Teacher Education. And no one can take the classes beyond the syllabus of the National Council for Teacher Education. So here is a notification. It was circulated on 29 July 2021. File number 61-1 oblique 2011 NCTE's NNAs in exercise of the powers conferred by subsection 1 of the section 23 of the Right of the Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act 2009, 35 of 2009, and in pursuant of the notification number SO 750 within SE dated 31st March 2010 issued by Department of School Education and Literacy, Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, National Council for Teacher Education, NCTE, hereby makes the following amendments to the notification 215 dated 25 August 2010, published in the Gazette of India, Extraordinary Part 3, Section 4, byte file number 61-1 oblique 2011 entities within bracket NS, that at 23rd August 2010, laying down the minimum qualification for person to be eligible for appointment as teacher hereby referred to the principal notification, namely number 1 for sub-para 1 of para 1 of principal notification, the following shall be substituted, namely minimum qualification from class 1 to 5. For the teacher from class 1 to 5, the qualification are senior secondary or its equivalent with 50% marks and 2-year diploma in elementary education by whenever name known. Senior secondary or its equivalent with at least 45 marks and 2-year diploma in elementary education by whenever name known in accordance with NCTE Recognitions, Norms and Procedure Regulation 2002, or senior secondary or its equivalent with at least 50% mark and 4-year Bachelor of Elementary Education's BLET, or senior secondary or its equivalent with at least 50% mark and 2-year diploma in education, special educations. Graduations or graduation and 2-year diploma in elementary educations by whichever name known, and B. Pass in teacher eligibility test to be conducted by the appropriate government in accordance with the guideline framed by NCTE for the purpose. So from this we learned that the qualification is also fixed and teacher eligibility test clearing is also must, and teacher eligibility test syllabus should be as per guideline framed by NCTE, as NCTE is the authority, national level authority to decide the qualification of the teachers as well as the syllabus of the TET and whatever they have been trained, B.Ed and diploma, and they have to teach accordingly as per syllabus of their diploma and Bachelor of Elementary Educations. They have to teach. They could not teach beyond their syllabus of diploma and Bachelor of Elementary Educations. Now, para number next is for class 6 to 8. For the teacher who will teach class 6 to 8, the qualification of the teachers are graduations and 2-year diploma in elementary educations. Graduation plus 2-year diploma in elementary educations. Or graduations with at least 50% marks and 1-year bachelor in educations. 1-year bachelor in educations. Or graduation with at least 45 marks and 1-year bachelor in educations in accordance with NCTE recognition norm and procedure regulations issued from time to time in this regard. Or senior secondary or 2F with at least 50% marks and 4-year bachelor in elementary educations. Or senior secondary or 2F with at least 50% mark with 4-year BA, BSc, BEd. Or graduation with at least 50% marks and 1-year BEd special educations. And pass in teacher eligibility tests to be conducted by the appropriate government in accordance with the guidelines framed by the NCTE for the purpose. From these, we also learned that the teacher for class 6 to 8 should be graduations plus diploma in elementary education, 2-year diploma, or 10 plus 2 plus 4-year BA, BSc, BEd, or graduation with 50% marks, 1-year BEd special educations, and also should pass teacher eligibility tests. Now, after this, training to be undergone with graduation with at least 50% marks and BEd qualification, or with at least 45 marks and 1-year bachelor degree in education, BEd, in accordance with NCTE recognition norm and procedure regulation issued from time to time in this regard, shall also be eligible for appointment class 1 to 5 up to 1 January 2012, provided he or she undergoes after appointment and NCTE recognized 6-month special programs in elementary educations. Number D, with diet special educations, BEd special education qualifications, shall undergo for appointment as NCTE recognized 6-month special program in elementaries. And 5A, teacher appointed after the date of this notification, certain cases where an appointment government or local authority or school has issued an advertisement to initiate a process appointment of teacher prior to this date of this notification. Such appointments may be made in accordance with NCTE minimum qualification for recruitment of teacher in schools regulation 2001. And B, minimum qualification norm referred to in this notification apply to this teacher of the language, social studies, math, science, etc. in respects of teacher for physical education. Minimum qualification norm for physical education teacher referred to in NCTE regulation dated 3rd November 2000 was as amended from time to time shall be applicable for the teacher of arts education, craft and home science, work education, etc. The existing eligibility norm prescribed by state government and other schools management shall be applicable till such time NCTE lays down the minimum qualifications in respects of such teachers. Now, for the class 9 and 10, the teacher for class 9 and 10, the qualifications should be graduate or postgraduate from recognized universities with at least 45 marks in either graduation or post-graduations. The Bachelor of Education, that is B.Ed from National Council from Teacher Education recognized institutions in accordance with National Council for Teacher Education from form of application for recognition, time limit of the submission of application, determination of norm and standards for recognition of teacher education program, and permission to the start new course or training. Regulation 2002, notified 13/11/2002. National Council for Teacher Education recognition norm and procedure. Regulation 2007, notified 10/12/2007. Or 4-year degree of B.Ed, BA, B.Ed, BSc, B.Ed from a National Council for Teacher Education recognized institutions. This is the new RRs, and then after the 2028, these RRs will be applicable only for the teacher of this secondary, that is class 9 and to lower secondary, class 9 and 10s. The next is senior secondary, that is class 11 and 12. The qualifications should be postgraduate with at least 50% marks from recognized university, along with a Bachelor of Education from National Council for Teacher Education recognized institutions, or postgraduate at least 45 marks from recognized university and Bachelor of Education from National Council for Teacher Education recognized institutions. That is 13/11/2002. National Council for Teacher Education's recognition norm and procedure. Regulation 2007, notified on 10/12/2007. Or postgraduate with at least 50% marks or its equivalent from recognized universities, B.Ed, BSc, B.Ed from any NCTE recognized institutions. From this, we learned that with the coming of the IITE integrated teacher education programs is meant for graduations, BA, B.Ed, BSc, B.Ed. But they are eligible only the lower secondary, that is class 9 and 10 up to. If they like to be teacher or lecturer of the higher secondaries, they should complete postgraduate, because the qualification here mentions postgraduate teacher for the higher secondary, postgraduate with 50% marks, along with BA, B.Ed or BSc, B.Ed from NCTE recognized institutions. So please be noted these points. This is very, very important. Here also I mentions against Bachelor of class 9 and 10 teachers, that is high schools. Bachelor degree with physical educations and elective subjects with 50% marks for physical educations. For physical educations of primary, upper primary class 1 to 8, senior secondary, that is class 12 with 50% mark from recognized board, or candidate who have passed senior secondary, that is 10+2 equivalent, have participated in sports, games, at least school, college, district level, in accordance with National Council for Teacher Education recognitions norm and procedure. Regulation 2007, notified 10/12/2007. From this we learned that the physical education courses completed should be from the institutions. That institution is recognized by National Council for Teacher Education. Otherwise, BSc Physical Educations or BPEd unrecognized by NCTE could not be teacher of primary and upper primaries as a teacher of physical educations. Recognition is must for physical education subjects or senior secondary. 45% from the recognized board is also, and institutions which is recognized by NCTE. Number and the B's, certificate or diploma in physical educations. Certificate and diploma physical education not less than 2 years or its equivalent from National Council for Teacher Education recognized institutions. So one is a senior secondary, and another is certificate or diploma in physical education not less than 2 years. This is the teacher for physical educations at lower and upper primary schools. Now next is physical education teacher for this class 9 and 10. Bachelor degree with physical education as an elective subjects with 50% marks, or bachelor degree with physical education and elective subjects with 45% marks, participation in national and state university competitions in sports and games or athletics recognized by Association of Indian University or Indian Olympic Associations, or bachelor degree with 45 marks and having participated in national or state or inter-university sports and games or athletic. And for deputed in service teacher, trained physical education teacher courses, graduation with 45 marks, at least 3 years of teaching experience as per National Council for Teacher Education Regulation 2009, or graduation in physical education with 40%, or graduation with physical education as elective subjects with 40% marks, or graduate who participate school inter-college in sports games or pass NCTE certificate accordance with National Council for Teacher Education norms 2007, or graduation in physical education BPEd 3 years durations, or graduations having represented state university in sports, games and athletic, or graduate who have secured first, second, third position in inter-college games and tournaments, possessing NCTE certificate pass basic course in adventure sports, or graduation with 1 year training program in sports science, sports management, sports coaching, yoga, Olympic education, sport journalism. And the second qualification, the first qualification is graduation in physical education. The second qualification is Bachelor of Physical Education, BPEd, at least 1 year durations, equivalent from any National Council for Teacher Education institutions. And the teacher of teacher physical educations for higher secondary class 11 and 12, bachelor degree of physical educations, or bachelor of physical educations, or bachelor of science in health and physical education degree in sports with 55 marks as per National Council for Teacher Education's norm and procedure regulation 2009. So therefore BPEd, BPE, BSc health and physical education should be recognized by National Council for Teacher Education. Otherwise, that physical education course will not be eligible for appointment as physical education teacher at a school level, or at least 50% mark in BPEd degree, BPEd integrated 4-year professional degree in accordance with NCTE norms, or BPEd with 55 marks This is one qualification. And MPET, at least 2 year duration from National Council for Teacher Education recognized institutions. So BPET as well as MPET is must for senior secondary or class 11 and 12 physical education subjects. So I hope that these updations will be quite beneficial to the teacher who like to get a promotions in as a teachers who like to join in the teaching professions in different level of the schools, primary, lower primary, upper primary, lower secondary, higher secondary, and those people who like to be teacher in near futures, they should undergo the courses which are recognized by NCTEs in order to become the teachers. As National Council for Teacher Education is only statutory body at the national level, and they are responsible to maintain the qualification of teachers in the India. And hope that this video will be quite beneficial to all of you. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much, everyone. See you in next video. Please subscribe and like buttons. Thank you very much.